Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Tuesday morning market webcast. Okay, daily chart, and what we've seen, here are your highs from Friday. Monday, we tested 0875. We talked about that yesterday morning. That's now in and around the area of daily mid-band. So you might remember last week we talked about how that daily mid-band was going to come up and we were going to get a test as a function of either time or price. It's a little bit of the combination of the two. It's mostly time. The line has kind of caught up to price as as the moving average sheds some of these lower prices. It's holding as support. We're back above the 9-day. We went through the weekly pivot pretty efficiently. The 9-day at 36 yesterday was lined up with the weekly pivot and the daily pivot at 35 quarters. So here on the hourly chart, you can see you can see just kind of through here. You can see the dots. That's where the daily pivot was yesterday, in lock sync with the weekly. When it moved up through in the early afternoon, it pretty efficiently did another 15 handles. It came off a little bit into the close, which is to be expected, but that was at literally 3:59 or after 4 o'clock rather. Actually, it was 4:15 to 4:30. We've seen higher highs in the overnight. We're currently testing hourly mid-band. And like I said, this 3606 to 09 area is tested and established support. And if you back this out, it's a slightly higher low to last week's low. And this was the push down from the Iranian news. So retested the area, made a slightly higher low, now headed back up as high as 55. Can they make new all-time highs? I'm not sure, but look, and this is from somebody who's been long this rally, continues to be. We were long. We didn't do many trades yesterday. We kept it pretty simple. We were long 19 quarter, then long 30 half. We just laddered up, and we were long 42 last night, and we just took that off. We took the runner in around 48. So right now we're flat, and I'm content to be flat, unless something really throws itself out as, has to be traded between now and 9:30. But what you've done here is you've put the bulls in a position where they have to make new all-time highs. And I'm not saying that as from a shorter's perspective. If you want the momentum, the upside momentum to continue, and you could feel in the tape yesterday, and you could sense out there, a lot of people were fighting this yesterday. A lot of people were saying, what's going on? We've got all this going on in the world. You're telling me that we're heading back up higher, and that makes people fight price. When people fight price, price fights back, and price wins. Price wins every time. Okay, so you have a couple of choices. If you just don't believe in it and you can't bring yourself to do it, then just stand on the sideline. Okay, you don't have to short it and fuel it. Okay, your other option is you can buy it like we did, and which is we just we shorted it right off the open. It wasn't there. We got long. We burned a -1 on the flip. And then we were just locked in for the rest of the day. It's okay to try the other side, but you have to immediately identify and respect that the other side is not the way to go, and you need to get on the other side. Nobody gets bonus points for consistently siding with either the bulls or the bears. At least I don't. If somebody does, if you get bonus points in your account at the end of the month because you side in a particular way, let me know, because I want to go there. Okay? Trade with price. Even when it's counterintuitive, trade with price. Even when the headlines say, maybe the tape should be paying a little more attention. It doesn't want to. So why should you? That's the mentality if you're going to do this stuff successfully in the method that we do it. If you're going to do things successfully, you can't afford to have favorites or biases or opinions. And a lot of what I do during the day, aside from setups and everything, is I'm on this thing all day long talking about you know, it's all in between the ears. That's what I do all day. I do technicals, but I do a lot of in between the ears. So pretty much you're on the couch, you're on the trader psychology couch, pretty much, the majority of the day if you need to be. So technically, they've got to make a higher high. If they do that, then, the ability to reach for upper band on the daily at 82, I mean, it'll just be a function of everybody just kind of, jumping out of a bunch of positions that were established up here. If the bears can convert this down here, the hourly mid band, if they can convert that, they need to make a move back to weekly pivot. And they have to win the battle over 35. They can't pull it back, let 35 be support, and then give up 55. That'll end the same way. The bears have to convert 35 and convert 06. It's pretty simple. Everything in between is kind of noise. The good thing for the bears is if 35 converts, the way it went up, there's a lot of air there, and you can get a pretty quick move to the downside. But look, you got a lot of work between now and then. Okay. Everybody have a fantastic day. More stuff out on social. Check it all out. Take care. Come trade with us. Come do yourself the favor of trading with us in 2020. I really, come try it. I really think you'll like what you find. All the best. Trade them well. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.